If Peter Obi become more relevant because of Labour Party, because he was a governor, and then he contested also vice presidential candidate, but because they felt that he has woefully failed in the management of Abga, whom have even, they had to expel him from the party. So he has to run to, PDP. Can you imagine Peter Obi and Alex Odi and some senators to go there protesting in INEC? What are you protesting for? The judgment, or to intimidate INEC because you are a governor or you are a presidential candidate? INEC will not succumb to pressure, and we call on INEC. They should never succumb to pressure. Well, we are sincerely grateful to the judgment of the Supreme Court. The appellate court have ruled and returned, the leadership affairs of political parties to their constitution and to the people. And the people have spoken. The NEC, the NWC, and the entire member of the Labour Party have sat during and in March, 2024, to elect Abure and my good self as the national chairman and national secretary, respectively, for a tenure of 4 years. So, having received that judgment, we are so happy that we are now that are settled that Abure is the chairman of the Labour Party.
But what happened right now? We have seen a lot of news online. What actually happened?
Well, you see, so many, we had leaders that had joined the party in the 2023 general elections, and they feel that they can come and intimidate us and take over the structure of the party. Peter Obi and Alex Oti and some of the National Assembly members. Those are the people that felt that they have to come and bulldoze their way and then take over the leadership of the party from those people that have, midwife their, emergence as leaders and as elected members. And that was what we didn't agree with. And since they have the paraphernalia of government, and they think that they have the money of government to spend, and they think they have the, but we have the constitution of the party. We have the law on our own side, and that is why we resist them. And we are very grateful to God that we have now been vindicated, and the law has taken its good course and returned the power of the party, to the people to go and check it on our own constitution and find out that who are the people that can sit down and then nominate and also approve whatever is going to happen.
Okay, how many leaders now are in the party? Tell us.
I don't understand how many leaders. We have only one leader. The leader of the party is the Barrister Julius Abure. He is the only national chairman.
What about Nandi Usman?
Nandi is an imposter in the party. I'm sorry. She is really imposter, and she knew that she is imposter. And whoever has made her to be that, she is there. And I told her to her face that, yes, you are an imposter. You are not even supposed to have taken that. And she even regretted it. She told me that she has regretted, she didn't even know they were going to put her into that. And if I were her, I wouldn't have even collected that, because the assembly that brought Nenadi was an illegal assembly. And INEC have even said it under a deposition, in the court. So therefore, they are illegal. They are only bulldozing their way, and they feel that that can take them to do. Look at what they are doing. After the Supreme Court, they came and went to INEC in protest. Can you imagine Peter Obi and Alex Odi and some senators to go there protesting in INEC? What are you protesting for? The judgment, or to intimidate INEC because you are a governor or you are a presidential candidate? INEC will not succumb to pressure, and we call on INEC. They should never succumb to pressure. And the federal government should even watch them, because the kind of languages they are making when they were making their own speeches. Opposition. We should do opposition is not madness.
Okay.
We should have to have the country on our own mind.
But I watched a press conference video by Lamidi Apapa that he read some part of the party's constitution to justify that he is now the authentic and legitimate acting chairman of the Labour Party.
I want to tell you, if Lamidi Apapa stand a very, very good chance to even come and claim the leadership, because if someone like Nenadi will come and say she is the leader or she is the chairman of the party, Lamidi Atapabo was elected deputy chairman. He has served that one for more than 4 years. You understand? So, but it's just unfortunate that his tenure has expired because we have done a convention in which he did not contest for any position, and we have passed that stage. So Lamidi has just come back to show those people that yes, if Nenadi will come and claim the leadership of the party, if Oti and Obi will sponsor Nenadi to come and say, then somebody can come and say so. If I were not the national secretary and elected, then honestly I would have come out and say, well, I'm also the national secretary of the party.
Okay, so now it's honestly true that you guys have 3 factions.
Well, you say, I won't tell you, I won't say no, but rather we have one legitimate leadership of the party, that is which is headed by Barrister Julius Abure.
Okay, Nigerians would like to know where this thing came from. Where have you gone wrong? Is it that the opposition is being used by the main ruling party, the APC, to like put fire in the houses of the opposition ahead of the 2027 election? What is happening?
Well, I want to tell you, from what is happening, it is not wrong to assert that those people who are opposed to the leadership of Barrister Julius Abure are being used by the ruling party. And you can see them decamping, going back to APC. You understand? So that is the problem. You never can tell. It's politics. We stood against whatever intimidation they are giving us. So when they find out that there's no way, they do what? They went back to APC. So you are correct to say that those people who are being sponsored or who are sponsoring this crisis are really being, pushed or masterminded by the government.
Okay, but how about Peter Obi? Someone of his caliber, can he be used by anybody?
Well, of course, it's unfortunate he allowed himself to be used. He allowed himself to be used. And that is why we are surprised for him to say that. So, but you can never tell. But look at it this way.
Secretary, who is using who?
Well, you have already said it, and I've already said it is not surprising, because you have seen that the members of the National Assembly, most of them are decamping, going back to APC. And you can see Nenadi, who is being a member of the PDP, is also, going to romance with SDP. You have seen her. She was all over the media that she has gone to APC. She has followed Governor El-Rufai to go and register in APC. And this is the one that OT is sponsoring and OB is sponsoring. So what kind of party, what kind of politics are we playing? For goodness sake.
Okay, but many people believe that Labour Party became more relevant because of Peter Obi.
No, I believe Peter Obi became more relevant because of Labour Party. Because he was a governor, and then he contested also vice presidential candidate. But because they felt that he has woefully failed in the management of Abga, whom have even, they had to expel him from the party. So he has to run to, PDP. And then PDP felt that he didn't have much value, and they also deny him the ticket of the, presidential candidate.
Okay.
So that's why he came to Labour Party, and Labour Party harbor him and give him all the relevant, popularity. We do the campaign. You see, the people are mistaken that Peter Obi is the architect of the Obedient. No, it was the Labour Party, because Obedient have already mobilized members. We have already drastically, you understand, we mobilized members to come and join Labour Party. So there was a movement before Peter Obi came. So when Peter Obi came, he just come and made the movement that was there. So because his name is there, then they say Obedient. So if it was there, they will say maybe Parochians or whatever. Any person that had came, will come all during that time, will have been nicknamed that name, and it will follow him. So Labour Party was there, and you could remember that Labour Party had a governor before, had senators before, had a House of Reps member before. Before Obi came, we had a senator from Imo State that they come before even Obi came.
Okay, now assuming he come to another party, aren't you afraid that the party may sink?
Well, we are thinking to sink to where? If Obi leaves, I'm telling you, so many people will come and contest under the leadership, under the party. And God knows, we know the level of energy we have, the level of strategy we have. We can assure you that we are going to transform that person, and he's going to even do more better than Obi, because the Obi campaign was characterized by so many factors that make him to be that popular.
Okay, tell us about the real issue regarding the mismanagement, allegations of mismanagement of funds in the campaign and all that. Were there like evidence to back all?
Well, the evidence we have already said it, that the Labour Party management, I know I'm I'm one of the accounting officers of the party. We have never been involved in the management of the campaign fund. So the people who have been involved in the campaign is Peter Obi, Dati Baba Ahmed, and then, and Aisha Yusuf and some other people that were there. So the campaign organization was responsible for the campaign fund. And therefore, any allegation concerning misappropriation of campaign funds should be, forwarded to them. And we have clarified ourselves.
Okay. Now, what is the way forward now? What can you do now that Ninadi is like with Obi, and he took her to INEC for INEC to recognize her, and then Apapa Lamidi is claiming to be chairman, and you are on part.
We call everybody to come and respect the judgment of the Supreme Court, and also respect the provision of the party's constitution.